Welcome back to my Let's Play for Pokemon Crystal. And it's time to ride the waves of this gym and, sneak our way up to Misty. That way we don't have to deal with any of the chod, and just get to the important stuff. Getting ourselves a gym badge. Yeah. When you stop calling me a pest and just summon your Pokemon, I just want to get this over with so I can move on to other projects. Or, the headset runs out by the time we get done with this, at least be able to get around to cleaning out the Mauser cages and getting all the trash out of my room, because by the time I get done cleaning out their cages, I'm probably going to have like 4 or 5 bags worth, because I keep holding off. Yeah, I can be rather lazy about that stuff, but I guess we'll start off with a T-Wave. After all, I already know this Golduck's basically going to wreck us. We might as well at least do something that will help us maybe buy time or make her use up an item. Because unless we get, lucky with the paralysis here, it's over. Nope. Yep, that's the big problem with Magneton. Just cannot hold up in battle against Surf or anything that, gets around its defenses. It's kind of sad. I guess we're going to have to bring out, Nickelback. It's kind of sad. I become kind of reliant on, Nickelback to carry its weight in gold, right? Like, I'm going to, do a bunch of swords dances and just, start smashing everyone with metal claws or strength attacks. Oh, great. I forgot I even had access to that. So it psyched up and stole my, 4 attack boosts. Ironically, this does not help it very much. After all, it's using water attacks, so it's buffing the wrong stat. Now, maybe if it had Fury Swipes, it would have been scarier. Though losing those buffs does suck. And thankfully this is a gen where Quagsire doesn't have access to its ability. Because if it did, it might be a bit more annoying. Quagsire's ability is it can just ignore buffs you've given to yourself in later generations. Which is quite the useful ability, let's face it. If you want to annoy someone, it's not, Pokemon, they've really powered up and, like, punching at Quagsire and it's not doing anything. I guess I could use Metal Claw here. But I think we'll just stick to Strength. I don't know if we can actually run this thing over, though. I mean, we did lose some attack boosts. No, I guess we still can. Those 11 levels and 2 attack buffs are just too much for it. I thought I might have just survived the sliver of health, I mean, Lapras is quite a meaty Pokemon. Especially for water. It's quite the bulky water. Unfortunately, Ice typing really gets in its way, usually. I suppose that's something that's a pretty common problem for Lapras. That Ice typing became its Achilles heel. If it had been pure water, it would have been way better than it is. I mean, don't get me wrong, Ice typing is useful for killing dragons, but defensively, it sucks. Like, because Lapras is, part ice, it's neutral to fire. So, anyone that's got Flamethrower or Fire Blast, they can do neutral damage against Lapras. Which is scary, And then, you got the fighting type weakness, and the rock type attack weakness, and the list just goes on. So, if, you gotta deal with Stealth Rocks, it's really gonna hurt a Lapras. Because it's going to lose a good old chunk of its health. Like, it just gets royally screwed in the later generations because that ice typing is such a crippling flaw to have. Great offensively, but for anything else, it just royally kicks you in the pants, man. Well, that'll do for this episode. Next time, we'll make our way through Diglett Cave and go take on Brock. And we'll probably just, bash our way through with Metal Claw, because anything else is probably going to be too much of a hassle. Until next time, then. See ya.